Hey, welcome back to Grumpy Acres. Like the title of the video says, this is a follow-up to the product review we did of the mini chainsaw, and I'm not even going to pretend to know how to pronounce that name. Alright, every time I try it I screw it up. But it's a follow-up video because I've been trying to break this thing. I wanted to see exactly how tough it was, and I'm not going to lie, despite where it came from, it's worked pretty darn well. Although, I did find one design feature that could be a potential problem for you if you're not aware of it or if you aren't prepared for it. So, alright, let me explain what happened. So like I said, I've been trying to destroy this thing. I've been trying to break it. I want to see exactly how rough it was so I could tell you guys. And I've been cutting a lot of small branches, you know, nothing over 5 inches, what it's designed for. Well, I'm using it and I'm in some really thick brushes, like lots of tiny little twigs in there, and all of a sudden the chain comes off and I open it up, and what had happened was, if you look right here, so the way this operates is the chain comes across the top, goes around, there's a little sprocket that fits on this piece right here, and it's what drives the chain, and the chain comes out through the bottom. All right, and the sawdust comes out through this little indentation right here. Well, while I was working, what happened was a stick no bigger than a number 2 pencil, probably even smaller than that, came in through where the sawdust comes out and got all the way back up in here. Well, that sprocket right here is driven because I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can see it. There's two flat sides right there. So that's what causes the sprocket to go, and then it's held on by this little washer. Well, there's a C-clip that holds this washer on. And when that stick got jammed up in here, it got up underneath that washer at just enough tension to pop it out, and it popped that clip off. So when I took it apart, that C-clip went someplace. I have no idea where it went. Well, I put it back together, not realizing. I thought the washer was held on by this piece right here. I thought there was just, you know, it went up there and it held it nice and flat. Well, it didn't. And that's when I started looking at it. There's indents on that little drive shaft where the C-clip goes in. And you can still use it. You can put it back together, and as long as you don't flip it around a lot, you can use it for 5-10 minutes. But eventually that washer's going to come off and flop around inside there, and the chain's going to come off. So how do we keep this from happening? Number one, be aware that that's a potential problem, because if you pop that off, it's going to make it extremely hard to use it, and eventually you're not going to use it at all. Number two, you get out of the hardware store and you buy these little 3/8 inch C-clips, which is the same type that was on there, and I bought 4 of them. You just buy extra one, so in case it ever happens again, you can fix the problem. You know, there's the basis of modern self-sufficiency, like I've said before, is to be able to fix as many problems that come your way with the tools, skills, and material that you have on hand. So keeping these little C-clips in stock will go a long way to keeping your stuff up and running. Now, let me put it back together and let's see if this thing will run. And this little clip's held in by tension. That's all that holds it in there. So if that, like I said, if that washer gets done too hard, it's going to pop off. As a reminder, always take the battery out when you're working on it. Well, Well, there you have it. That's how easy it is to fix that problem, and if you keep some of these little C-clips on hand, you can take care of it if it happens again. I'm going to go out and I'm going to try to break this some more. Oh, bonus thing on the updates. So, you know, you got to put the oil in here. If you're one of those guys that likes hanging their power tools upside down, you know, you make a slot so it hangs like that. That is not something you can do with this mini chainsaw. Problem is, there's a little hole right here in this cap, and it will leak oil all over the place. In fact, I put this, while I was waiting to get the replacement part, I put this in the box the way it came to us, and it leaked oil all over the box. So just be aware of that. Other than that, I've been pretty impressed with it. It's worked pretty well. In fact, I'm going to go out. Well, that's it for the video. You know, do all the normal stuff, like, share, subscribe, make comments down below if you've dealt with one of these or another mini chainsaw and you've had these type of issues with it. Till next time, you guys go take care and live a life done free. Thanks, Milo.